I'm live. It looks like I'm live. Sorry, folks. It's definitely been a Friday the 13th when it comes to the last half hour or so. But it looks like I can see myself. Not yet. Let's refresh. And there I am. Yay. So, welcome to Fun Friday with Stampin' with Jen, and it is Friday the 13th, and the last couple minutes have proven to be that way. I thought my post was posted this morning, found out it wasn't, and then just now I tried going live, and I went live for my personal page, not my business page, so I had to cut that out and go to my business page, and then my phone did something funny on me, and so here I am finally, a couple minutes after, but welcome, and we are going to go over the Card Keeper Kit, which has been out for a while now, but I think it's an excellent opportunity for either getting organized at the beginning of the year for all your birthdays and anniversaries and special cards and activities or occasions that you want to have cards ready for at your fingertips, or as a Christmas gift. Although at this point, I don't know if you order it, unless you order it second day air or overnight, there's no guarantee that you would get it by Christmas. So anyway, this is what the kit looks like. And when you open up, you have this set of instructions. And this set of instructions is great. You open it up and it gives you all the information. Now this kit is great because it comes in several languages. I'm not sure what the languages are. I think it's Dutch, German, French, and I think that's it, and English. So, could be wrong, but these instructions are in English, and you have all the instructions, and as every kit is, it has all of the necessities for making these cards, your adhesives, all of the pieces and parts. The only thing it doesn't have is the scissors. All you need to do is provide scissors. And so let's go ahead and get started. If we open up the box, what we've got first is we've got our card kit. This is the box that they go in. And then we also have our adhesive strips for the tabs in the card kit. And they have, so you're gonna have a section for birthday, love and support, miscellaneous, seasonal, special occasion, and thank you. My guess is like sympathy cards could go under love and support. Anniversaries could go under special occasions, things like that. So we'll go ahead and put that together. You also get the adhesives that you need, the Stampin' Dimensionals and the mini glue dots. You get, I believe this makes 10 cards. So you have 5 of this backing and 5 of this beautiful floral backing or card bases. And then you have the dies or ephemera punch out that you need. This is the sheet that's got, let's see, I think this is German. And it's got the happy birthday, happy for you, thinking of you, best wishes, and just because. Those are the 5 sentiments, and you get 2 of each card, or 2 of each sentiment. So basically, they've got it set up and provided you with everything you need that you can make a happy birthday card out of the pool party polka dot and a happy birthday card out of the pool party and old olive and flirty flamingo flowers. And then you've got 1 card for each of the best wishes, just because, and so forth. And here's the other languages, and I'm not sure what they are, but anyway, we'll go ahead and set those aside. There's also some vellum dies, circles that go with this, and these beautiful gold foil leaves that go with some of that. And then let's see what's underneath here. Oh, our envelopes are under here as well. So all of this comes in the kit. So let's go ahead first and put together our box. And then we'll put together 1 of each card that's in the instructions. And then I've designed an alternate for each of the card bases. So we'll be putting together 4 cards and the card holder or the box. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, now, careful to open this up. I'll use maybe I don't want to hit the camera. I'll pull that little piece and open it up here. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's been a busy week for me. I started back to work part-time, so now I'm balancing and juggling basically two part-time ways of doing things. I'm working as an intervention reading teacher, and I'm Stampin' Up, and I have my last craft fair tomorrow for the season. All right, so here are our tabs, and these are really heavy duty. I love this. They're really thick chipboards, chipboard items. And then we have, everything is nestled inside the lid for the box. And we'll just go ahead and tip this over. I love the leaves and the blue the blue foil of the leaves. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. And this is really simple. You just open, and it looks like we fold down. Let's see. Oh, I had it upside down. We open it up, and it just folds down like this. And then you have the adhesives here so that you can take the adhesives and flip it up. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll pull the adhesive strip off of the first side and flip it up, and we'll burnish it after we do this. I'll get my bone folder and rub it against where the adhesives were. Tricky little things. There we go. So this is a really sturdy box. I'm impressed with how sturdy and how thick the cardboard is, or the box material is. And let's see. Sorry, guys. It probably isn't this difficult, but then again, it's Friday the 13th, and I seem to be making things more difficult for myself than I need to. All right, where's my bone folder? There's my bone folder. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll just tip it a little bit and burnish it on all of the sides, just to make sure the adhesive is good. And look at this, can hold quite a few cards. I'm really, really liking this. Let's go ahead and put the lid on. This would make a lovely gift. Oh, that's very nice. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll take the lid off of this. I'm going to set it off to the side. And let's put our labels for the sentence, or the kinds of cards we're going to have in here. And this is already in alphabetical order if you like to do it that way. So we're just going to go ahead and do birthday right there. And then we'll turn it off to the side. And then we're going to, oh, there's anniversaries. Oh, they've got all sorts of, see, birthdays. Oh, that might be what they call, that's not spelled like we spell it in English. And yeah. So let's go ahead and do love and support. And we'll go miscellaneous. All right. And seasonal. So you can put your Christmas cards, your Easter cards. This would be a good place to put like Mother's Day, Christmas. Special occasion would be where I'd put my anniversary cards, to be perfectly honest. And then thank you. All right, so there we go. We've got all of our dividers, and we'll put those in the card. I don't want to hit my camera. Put those in, and those sit very nicely in there. So this is a great box. All right, let's put this away, and we'll start working on our cards. Nice and secure. And it's beautiful. You know, this would be really pretty if you had a special ribbon to put on the outside and do a ribbon. Sorry, it's a little close. All right, let's put this off to the side and toss some of this trash. And let's get started on our cards and the instructions for our cards. All right, so we're going to open up our instructions and we're going to make our Flirty Flamingo flower floral card first. And so we take our card base and let's go ahead and just do the just because sentiment. We'll do our just because sentiments for both of these cards that we're doing. So here's just because. We're going to punch this out. And then we'll go ahead. Hey, Tracy, welcome. It's very subtle, but it packs punch. You're right, it does. I just love it. And okay, so we're going to use just because. And we're going to use our gold foil leaves, but we're going to use the solid ones. So let's go ahead and take out one of the solid ones. These are really, I love it. These are nice and thick. They're not real delicate, which is is very nice. Because sometimes when they're really delicate, they almost rip when you're trying to take them out. All right, one of our vellum pieces, because this is the circle that shows our vellum piece up here. And we're going to put 3 of our Stampin' dimensionals, one in the middle at the very top. This exactly, I mean, this, you can't miss with the kit because it tells you exactly where to put everything too if you're brand new to it. So this is a great gift for new card makers. All right, we need to do a glue dot right here on the gold. So we'll peel that off and put it on right there. And yep, it got that off. And let's see, we're going to go ahead and put the just because, you know what I'm going to do? They have you putting the just because on first. But I think what I might do is lay it out so the just because is there, just to see where just see where it is. And then I'm going to attach my my gold foil to just underneath where I want it on and attach it to the just because. Now we're going to pull, am I on the screen? I'm sorry. I don't want to be like directly below my camera because I don't want it to get bumped, but I'm afraid if I pull it too close, then you guys miss it. All right. You know, yeah, that looks good. And then we just take a couple of glue dots and we're going to put them right over here because you can see they're almost right on where the dimensionals are. So you can see the dimensionals through. And we're going to put our glue dots there. So I'm going to put my glue dot there, there, and right there. And that gives us our thing. So how's the weather out by you, Tracy? Because here we've got a nice settled storm coming through. And actually, it's supposed to be the biggest part of the storm, and the strongest wind of the storm is actually happening tonight into tomorrow. And tomorrow, I know my friend Tammy and I both have craft fairs that we have to go to right in the heat of in the middle of the storm. All right, we're going to just put that right there. And there is our first card with the kit. Isn't that easy? And it's so pretty. I just love it. So let's go ahead and look at card number 2. It's cold 62 degrees. 62 degrees. Oh my goodness. I think 62 degrees would be nice here. It's like in the 50s. This morning it was in the 50s, but it felt like it was in the 40s. It was cold. All right. So our next card, we're going to be using the Pool Party polka dots. And we're going to be using the Just Because. We're going to use the other Just Because. So I'm going to do both Just Becauses. All right. There we go. And we're going to need 2 of our gold leaves, but we're going to use the ones that have the punch outs. They're not solid. So we'll take these 2. All right. And then we need 2 of our green, our old olive green. I want to say die cut leaves, but they're almost like the ephemera, but you have to punch them out. Sort of like in our specialty paper that we have. All right, so let's see. We need our dimensionals on our just because. So we're going to put those here. All right, and set that aside. And then it looks like we need to put glue dots on each of our leaves. So we're going to do that. I like mid-70s too, Tracy. That's my perfect weather. That's the perfect weather. Mid-70s. I'll take mid-70s all year with sun. All right, so we've got glue dots on those. We'll put glue dots on this one. And then here. And then it also calls for glue dots on the back sides of these pretty leaves, the gold foil leaves. So we're going to put them on the back side. And those little circles at the bottom. And you can't really see the glue dots that I put on there, but they're there. We'll put our adhesives off to the side. And now let's go ahead and assemble our card. Now we've got all the adhesives taken care of. We're going to go ahead and take our card and we're going to fold it and burnish it. Do our burnishing here. And the first step that we see in our thing is we're going to take the 2 olive leaves and we're going to put them sort of going opposite of each other at an angle. So we're going to go one here and one here. But you want their leaves to just sort of be equal or even right across from each other. So let's put one down first. And all right. Is everybody ready for Christmas? I haven't started. Well, I've started shopping. I just haven't gotten everything ordered yet. I have my shopping list on Amazon, but I haven't placed the orders yet. I will be doing that later tonight so that they can get to where they need to go. All right, and we'll go there. So there's our 2 leaves, and now we're going to put our gold leaves up here. So it's sort of off to the side. It's not on top of the green, but it's off to the side. So we'll put one here. Our neighborhood lights of Christmas side by side parade is tomorrow night. Oh, that's right. I saw you posting about that. Are you ready for it? Santa will be here, and I asked the fire department if they could participate, and they said yes. Awesome. Oh, it's a surprise, so nobody knows the fire department is participating. How fun. All right, so there we got our 2 gold leaves, and we're going to add our just because right in underneath, right over, so it covers all of those. So you shop for everyone except for your husband. Well, I haven't shopped for many people yet, but there is card number. Isn't that easy? These cards are so easy, but they're so pretty. Of course, I love Pool Party. Pool Party is one of my favorite colors. I love Old Navy. I want to say Old Navy. Night of Navy, one of my favorite colors. So let's go ahead and I'll show you what I've come up with for the alternate cards. And I like doing alternate cards because it allows me to get really creative. And one of the cards, the first card I'm going to use this flower card base, and I am going to, I'm going to use first one I'm going to use is my Pool Party polka dot card base. That's what it is. And I'm actually going to be using a new stamp set that's coming out in January, in the January Mini. I think this is the January Mini. hold on a moment. I can't show you the inside of the January mini. This is the outside. It's coming January 7th. Everything can be in there. And I think this is the January mini, or it's part of the new online exclusives that will be coming out in January, the same day as the mini. And so let me see, so I can tell you where to look for these. It looks like this could be, this is actually an online exclusive, not in the mini. I apologize. We've got so many fabulous and fun and pretty and cool stamp sets and suites and everything coming out that I lost track of which one's minis and which one's the online exclusives. This will be an online exclusive, and it's got a great set of dies to go with it that give you some cutouts in the corners and stuff, but we're going to go ahead and do this. So let's get our blue and our pool party, and what we're going to do is, this is not going to be our card base. This is actually going to, I'm going to cut this off and then cut it down so that we have a mat, and I'm going to put it matted on my Flirty Flamingo card base. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use one of these stamps, and we're going to cut or stamp a sentiment along this side, and then I've got some great circles that I cut out with the stylish shapes, and I embossed with the dots 3D embossing folder, and then this is also stylish shapes, and that will have the rest of our sentiment on it. So let's go ahead and cut this down, and we'll put it together. So I'm going to cut this dotted part down. I've got my trimmer turned around. And I'm going to make it a 4 by 5 1/4, so that it is mats with I think an 1/8 of an inch all the way around, because it's a 1/4 inch narrower than the card base all around. So let's go ahead and put this on here. If we have to cut it down, we can cut it down some more. I don't have a problem with that. Just sort of experimenting. So we can put that. That's going to look perfect. That's going to look perfect. And in the meantime, before we do that, I'm going to get my E block out. Excuse me, because this is going to be the size we're going to do. Excuse me. We're going to do Wishing You an Amazing Day on our corner. And so we're going to set this up right like this. And then we're also going to do Happy Birthday on the smaller flag, or on the banner. All right, so I'm going to put this right here. Now, this is a brand new stamp set. I haven't used it yet, so I'm going to prime my my photopolymer stamp by stamping it with Versamark. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my ink. And this is going to be in Flirty Flamingo. And because of the size of this, I think I'm just going to tap my sentiment. I'm excited. I haven't used this sentiment stamp yet, so we're seeing it for the very first time. I'm so excited. All right, I want to make sure I have this even without getting, so I'm going to put this and line it up with my grid paper, and then we're going to just put it right here in the corner, and let's see what it looks like. Oh, I'm loving this. Oh, uh-oh, I was off. All right, let's go ahead and cut another one. We're going to cut another one, folks, because I missed the top. All right. This is what happens when you do things live. Or cut this 4 inches. And we're going to cut a 1/4 inch off here at the top. So that's 4 by 4, 5 1/4. And this time, let's see if I can get in there without missing anything. All right, we'll stamp this some more. Oop, I put a little too much ink. You can see I got it on there. I'm going to stand up so that I can see without getting my head in the camera. And that looks good right about there. So go ahead and not rocking it, just sort of rubbing it to get an even, there you go. Wishing you an amazing day. That looks great. All right, now we're going to also stamp in Pool Party, we're going to stamp the happy birthday on this banner here. So let's go ahead and do happy birthday. Make sure that's nice and straight. And I'm going to prime this one. Like I said, I haven't used this stamp set, but so this is the perfect way. This is the way I found you get a great crisp image on photopolymer sets when it's a brand new stamp that you haven't used before. Otherwise, it gets a little blotchy. And so we're going to go ahead and get our ink on there. And we're going to do happy birthday. Love it. All right. Now let's go ahead and I'm going to attach this first to the inside or to the outside of my card base. All right. So we'll put a little adhesive there. All right. And let's see, make sure that's even. There you go, even. Now we're going to go ahead and attach our circles. And okay, we want to make sure our, you know what I might do? I might go ahead and cut this down a little bit smaller. Hold on with it, folks. And that's stylish shapes. Let's go ahead and I can cut it down a little bit. So let's go ahead and cut it down just a little bit. All right. There we go. There we go. And we're gonna, all right. Oh, I don't have that sandwiched correctly. Here we go. There we go. Sorry, folks. All right. This is what happens when you make cards on the fly. Boy, you should see my crafting space. It's a little chaotic. All right, that's gonna look better because that allows me to do that. So let's go ahead and attach the large circle. All right, we're gonna put that right about there. And then I think we're gonna do the other circle here. We might even put, yeah, we'll do that. And then we're gonna put dimensionals. I'm gonna put this here, and we'll put a dimensional on. Let's see, we'll cut one of these, our foam adhesive sheets, put it right here, and we're gonna put this right here, and then I have the best embellishments for this. The Dots for Days, adhesive back Dots for Days has Flirty Flamingos, so we're going to go ahead and use some of those on here to jazz it up a little bit. So let's go ahead and go, we're going to go one here, say one right up here. I might go with one of the larger ones and go right there. There we have our, you know what? And that's Pool Party. You know what we're gonna do? Let's do this one. Perfect. Let's just add Pool Party here. And maybe a Pool Party there. And there's our first alternate card to this kit. And what we're going to do is I have a white, I'm going to use the inside, and I'm going to use a piece of this card base. We're going to cut this off about ½ inch. And we're going to attach it to the side of our card. So let's go ahead and put a little, we're going to use glue here. All right, and attach it there. And it's a little long, but that's okay because I like actually doing it a little bit longer so that I can trim off the edges. So we're going to trim off the edges right here. There we go. And let's go ahead and put this inside our card. And what a fun birthday card with this kit. All right. And again, the stamp set that we used will be available starting January 7th. Just a sneak peek into what you can get from one of the online exclusives. All right, let's put this aside, and we're going to do card number 4 using the flowers. Let me find another one. And this is going to be even simpler because I'm going to let my flowers do all the work. I'm going to put these on a pool party cardstock. That one didn't fold right, so we're going to fold this one. So let's cut this one down. And then we'll put it on there and we'll let it do all the work. All the heavy lifting is what I like to call it, say. So we'll do that. Cut that down there. Let's cut a ½ inch down here. All right. And we're going to let this do all the fun work. So, all right. Let's see, no other comments. And there's my bone folder. Let's burnish our card. We're going to put that on there. I think I'm running out of glue. I'll have to go get a new glue. You know what? We'll use our Stampin' seal because we're running out of glue. All right. I just love this Flirty Flamingo with the pool party. It's such a pretty combination. All right, there we go. And we're going to use the, you know what are we going to use? We're going to use, you know what, let's just go ahead and use one of the sentiments that they already had for us. That's there. Let me find it so I can get us one. And let's go ahead and do Thinking of You. Because flowers always say, I'm thinking of you. We're going to go Thinking of You right there. We're going to put it some foam adhesive sheets on here to bump it up a little bit. No, I think I'm going to cut this one in half. There we go. Put one on this side and put this one on this side. And put Thinking of You right there in the middle. And then we're just going to embellish it. Just like I said, I'm going to let those There they are. I'm going to embellish it with our brushed brass butterflies, because butterflies love flowers. All right, let's go ahead and we'll get a large butterfly. We're going to just put the butterflies right here on the flowers. Small one. There we go. Might even do a small one right here on Thinking of You. I feel like I want to do one more. You know what? No, we're not going to do one more. I think I just had this idea. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use a little bit of Wink of Stella on some of these centers and on the leaves. So let's go ahead and grab good old Stella and add some bling with our glitter pen, just to add a little bit to it on all of our Flirty Flamingo flowers. There we go. Don't want to squeeze it because I don't want a blob to come on there. And we'll add a little bit to the blue flowers, the pool party flowers as well. I love Wink of Stella. It gives a little bit of extra to it, and it's not totally obvious. It's very subtle, and it gives it that little extra. So there we go. We've got our Thinking of You card. We've got our brushed butterflies, and we've taken the card front for the card base on the flowers, and we've put it on Pool Party, and it's created our own Thinking of You card. So I would love to know. That's our other alternate card. It's not using everything the way it has in the instructions. So I'd love to know which one is your favorite alternate card. Is it the floral or is it the dots? And if you'd love to put it in the comments, I would love to know. And then I would also love to know if you love on the original way that they're created. Do you love the floral or the dots? I would just let me know, put it in the comments. Yeah, so would love to know. So that is all I have for you today. These will go very well in my box. I think I know somebody who I'd love to give this box to. I'm going to fill them up with a bunch of the cards that I've made, because I've got a box sitting off to the side that's probably got a good 40 or 50 cards in it at least, if not more. So I might sort through and put them in a big box, and I have someone in mind that would love these for Christmas. So it's going to be a great Christmas gift. But anyway, thank you for joining me. What I forgot to tell you. Tomorrow, all of this information, will be on my blog, Stampin' with Jenn, www.stampin' with 2 N's with Jenn, 2N's.com. I will have all the information on there, including the extras that I used for the alternate cards from the kit. And there will be a link to the kit as well if you're interested in it. And I hope you stop by and check it out. And next Tuesday is Teach It Tuesday with Tammy and Jenny, and we will be working with Marbled Elegance. And then the following Friday is Fun Friday, and I don't have it planned yet, but it will be something fun. And it will be something that is not Christmas. It will be something giving you a quick sneak peek into what's coming in the online exclusives and the January to April 2025 mini catalog. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a good evening and a good week, and bye-bye.